JFM. In fact, I think it's nearly afternoon. I spent most of the morning writing a statement for the police. That's the downside of having more experience than the person you're going to make your complaint to. Once they realise who you are, what experience you have, they then ask you to write your own witness statement, because I'm sure they're slightly afraid they might get it wrong. So I've been writing my witness statement about the events that surround my personal address being leaked over the internet last week. So that's being done and dealt with. Got to pop in and see them later, finalise my complaint. So by the time you see this, that'll have been done. Knock knock, who's at the door? What else? Oh, Baby Bear had one of those phone calls that all parents have probably had at some point. I just happen to be the stupid parent that always responds. Mum! Yes, Ellie? I've forgotten my PE kit. Never mind, just sit out. I can't, they'll make me do it in my jeans in this weather. Well, just faint, says Mother. Gosh, it's windy up here. It's quite pleasant, but I think I'm going to lose my hat. This is at 10 to 11. When do you need this kit by, Ellie? Next period. What time does next period start, Ellie? 11 o'clock. So you expect me to get off this sofa, find your kit that's going to be randomly dumped at some point anywhere in the house, drive the 5-minute drive down to school, get through the reception area and get you your kit in the next 10 minutes. Yes, but there's no point coming if you can't get it here by 11. So shall I bother or not? Well, there's no point if you can't get it here by 11. So why did you ring, Ellie? Because I want my PE kit. So get off the phone and let me get on with it, Ellie. Zzz. Outside the school, literally driving along, hands free. Dring dring. Yes, Ellie. Don't worry about my PE kit. I'm outside the school. Oh, okay, I'll meet you in reception. I've told her she owes me. Haven't quite decided what she owes me, but she does owe me. I've decided she owes me. So it's about midday. I've got an appointment at 2, which I've just told you about. It's Tuesday, so Baby Bear will be with her dad until around about 7 PM. It's a fairly regular thing. Been going on since she was, I don't know, 4, when we parted ways, her father and I. Tuesdays and Thursdays after school until about 7 PM. I don't know why it hasn't got later. It used to be 7 PM because that was her bedtime. But as she's got older and her bedtime's got later, the time hasn't changed. And every other weekend. Although she prefers not to stay overnight too often. So she's with him tonight, being Tuesday. Then tomorrow's the last day of school. Well, you call it a day. Today's the last full day of school. And tomorrow they've got a school trip to the cinema in the morning. And then as soon as the film is finished, they're dismissed and released. So it's not really a day at school. So the summer holidays really do begin today, as far as I can see. We should be going away in about a week's time, assuming nothing goes pear-shaped. And the way my life is going at the moment, I'm not counting my chickens Or my eggs before they hatch into chickens, should I say. Everything really is very brown, isn't it? Very brown. Although they were saying on the telly earlier that the grass isn't dead, and I said as much to Ellie. What it does is quite clever. It just retreats underground, stops attempting to make the chloroform or whatever it's called, the green stuff. Because one of the 3 components is not there, obviously, the water. So it just goes underground and waits until it gets some more. So it'll be back with a vengeance whenever. It's just hibernating, I think, is the best way forward of putting it. Your grass is hibernating. I'm taking my eye off Jack, who's off the lead for a change. It's probably not the best move in the world. Weymouth is looking pretty glorious in the sunshine. You can see a very long way. We're into the distance. I don't know how far I'm looking, but that's a very long way away. Beautiful. Not quite so beautiful. Hear anybody shouting, so we can't be causing too much problem. Is Jack with you? Oh, he is. Lying in the shade already, Jack. I have to say, there's not many plonkers out in the midday sun like me. It is a bit of a stupid move, but I have got plans. All I was going to do is walk across this bit, which is like a 5-minute walk, and then I was heading into the wood. Should we go in the wood for a while? Want to go in the wood? Yeah? Have a little stroll in the wood. Come on then. And then I've got to go home and get sorted. Let's go in the wood. Let's go down here and find our way into the wood, yeah? Right, you beautiful lot. Let me tell you. I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with the aircon in the background because I can't cope without. Let me tell you about my trip to the police station while I drive home. Now, I walked the dogs, as you saw, and I got so hot and sweaty Betty. Oh, get a life. Some man, because I interrupted his progress through the car park at Aldi, has now decided to follow me and give me some cack. Now she's racing me along the other part of the car park to get out. Oh dear. Seems to be my time for petty people, doesn't it? The position I've put myself in is pretty ridiculous, really. I know I stuck up for a cause, but I should have been able to, it's like a game of chess, I should have been able to move the pieces, fast forward and realise where it was going. So I felt a bit embarrassed on that score. But when we got to describing what had happened, you know, there was common ground. Now, bizarrely, isn't it? I outrank her, and she's gone off to speak to somebody on my level to get advice about the matter, which is all very bizarre. And she said at the end, she shook my hand and said, I'm sorry, but, you know, if any of this is teaching you to suck eggs, she's been doing the job 18 months. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, those 30 years just don't count for nothing. Anyway, besides the point. I've got to finalise my statement. So I'm doing it myself. Makes more sense, as I said earlier. I finalised my statement, and what's it called? The technical stuff that proves my case. Put it all together, send it to her. She'll speak to her supervisor. She'll get back to me tomorrow or the day after. So I'm feeling a bit happier on that score. Had yet another correspondence from certain legal persons. So it's like 3 in 3 days, like burr, 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 have some of that. So I fired back quite a feisty email, I have to say. One of these days I am going to take all the names off the documents. I am going to redact them so that they are just what was said, not who to or who about. I'm going to let you make your own minds up what you think of it, but can't do that until I have finalised my complaint with the legal ombudsman. I feel like I'm back at work. So, got to get that done before we go away. Can you see? I'm dripping. I need another shower. Again. I'm just like... It's horrible, isn't it? All I've done is hoover, pull the sofa out, clean the windows and that. And I'm like, I'm about to take my trousers off. I'm not going to show you, clearly, because that would be just despicable behaviour. Although, some would say I'm really good at that sort of thing. Feeling a bit better today, people. A little bit better. Can you move, Jack? Can you move, darling? Mummy wants to sit down. Can you shift? Jack, shift. Good boy. No, move, darling. Can you move? That's it. And I want to sit down, see? I've got rather a big bottom, haven't I? Oh, you've made it wet with your licking. Ew, I'm sitting in the damp path. That's not good, is it? Right, you can sit back down if you want to. Oh, poxy television, I've moved it round to clean it and now it's at the wrong angle. All right, okay, never mind. I'm talking to you anyway, aren't I? Right, what was I saying? Got back, put the shopping away, hoovered because I made a mess, didn't I? I said to you, I'd made a terrible mess. Put things back in cupboards. I'd spilt all the blinking, the small furry thing. Hamster. I'd spilt all the hamster wood chippings everywhere. I don't know like you, but I hang on to sort of dodgy food in the fridge until I go shopping, and then it's like, clear it out. So I've done all that. I've got my statement for the police to finish, but I've decided that I've got to give myself a break. The fibro is in full flare up. And we're going away in about a week, which was sort of stressing me anyway, in a good way, but still stressing me. So I need to like just steady myself and say no. Calm blue ocean. I used to say this to Ellie when she was little. She now repeats it back to me, and I wish I'd never ever said it. But when I was less stressed and less poorly, and it's a long time ago, but when I used to be married and I used to be, you know, dual income, and we had a fair few lovely holidays, Maldives, Mexico, Cuba, Antigua. You know, we were both working, we were married, no kids, working shifts, why not? So when I was getting stressed at work, I used to think to myself, calm blue ocean, and then visualise the ocean in, you know, the Maldives or somewhere where it's that beautiful blue colour and it's completely still, just the odd lap as it touches the beautiful white beach. And the sun is not like baking hot, it's just towards the end of the day and the sun is still there and warm, but not, you know, blaringly hot. And you're just thinking about going in for a shower, what you're going to have to eat tonight that somebody else is going to make for you, what you're going to wear, how nice you're going to make yourself look. Just that, and maybe that last dip of the day, just dip your toes in the sea. Maybe sit with the water lapping up at your legs. That is what I meant by calm blue ocean. Anyway, so I thought to myself, calm blue ocean. You had a good old go at that statement earlier. You rushed off to walk dogs, rushed to get stuff to Baby Bear. You still owe me, girl. Home, shower, out, shopping, back, chores, vlog. I'm thinking it's probably not the best time to finish off the statement. Nearly done, but I'm thinking I'll see it with fresh eyes tomorrow. See any mistakes, add the bits and pieces in I need to add, fire it off. Baby Bear has got cinema trip tomorrow, so between dropping her off at 8:30, 9, whatever it is, I think it might be later actually, she might have said it might be, I have a feeling it might be something like 9:30. Anyway, you don't need to know. So I've got to drop her to the cinema for that time, and then they're like seeing a film and coming straight back out again. So I'm not going to have a huge amount of time tomorrow, although she'll just have to find something to amuse herself in the afternoon. And then maybe we'll go, we need to do something to celebrate school being out. And I'm fairly much broke until payday, which is the last day of the month. Which is a shame, because I'd like to have taken her out, really. Maybe a trip to the beach or something, and it doesn't cost anything. Anyway, I digress. So I'm going to sit here, chill, have something to eat. Maybe when it's completely cooled down, take the pooches just out around the back field, maybe. That's about it. Bored you for another day. Trust me, stick with us. I know it may be a bit boring at the moment, but give it a week, and you're going to get something different every day. You're going to get some hilarious us making fools of ourselves, trying to do things in a different way to normal. So yeah, it'll all be good. Give it a week. We'll pick ourselves up off the ground. We'll stop thinking about all that went before, and we shall look to the future. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I was going to say I made a fool of myself last night, but I'm not going to beat myself up about it. the one thing I've learned in the last few months is that you got to give yourself a break. And whilst I accept that, you know, I did wrong, I said and did things I probably shouldn't have done. I did it for the right reasons, but I probably went about it the wrong way. I've had my comeuppance, and hopefully it should lie there. However, only time will tell what will come of my complaint to the police and my complaint to the legal ombudsman. So I give myself a break because, you know, I keep getting these, at best, what can be called confrontational correspondence. And when you live on your own and you've got a disease that is fired by stress and anxiety, there are times that I just feel as if I've got nowhere left to go. I feel like I'm in a corner with nowhere left to run. But that's part of my illness. And I'm starting to learn to sleep on it. Shoot the dog. Moo, why are you shouting, darling? Monty doesn't like cats. Monty doesn't like people. In fact, Monty doesn't like anybody coming near our house. Yes. Seagulls, children, people, cats. They've all got to be shouted at, haven't they, Moo? So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry that I haven't got to the comments on yesterday's vlog. I'm going to try and go back this evening. But by the time I do, this vlog will be up and you'll be commenting your beautiful comments again. So if you've commented and I haven't responded yesterday, please accept my heartfelt apologies. I don't want to disrespect any of you. It was a bad day yesterday and yeah, it got away from me, so I'm sorry. So I will try and catch up with them, if only to like them, or I will read them, and I always hit the love button when I've read them. If I've got the time, I will respond in the comments as well. But anyway, the love that you've shown me and the amount of support I've had, both on the vlog and Twitter, thank you. From the bottom of my heart. It really does mean a lot to us. It really does. We've been going a year, and I know that this whole God forbidden situation has brought a lot of you to us. But maybe that was the intention. I don't know. Things are put before us, and we don't quite know why sometimes, do we? Anyway. Gonna have my drink here. My dinner is in the oven. Alexa, how long left on the timer?
You have 10 minutes left on your 25-minute timer.
So have some dinner because I'm starving Marvin. I haven't eaten anything since first thing this morning. Oh, I've got a bite. Oh. That is really, really, really itchy. Oh, goodness me. So I think that's it for today. Please like, comment if you want to. As I said, I try desperately to get to each and every comment that there is. And subscribe, and you are doing in your bucketfuls, and we thank you for it. Right, I'm going to go, and I will catch up with you on the morrow. And see if I can find something exciting to do with Baby Bear. Maybe a live or something. Maybe a live on the beach. What do you reckon? Maybe that would be it. Although it was really difficult to read the comments last time we were on the beach. Anyway, we'll see. Catch up with you tomorrow. Bye.